Good morning, children. We have ended our syllabus and now we are at the end of our before the final exam. We are having Viva, and for Viva today I am going to discuss with you few questions. What type of questions may come in your Viva, and what should be the answer, and how should you answer very promptly and to the point. In Viva, no need to explain broadly, only to the point answer. If I am asking any meanings, two or three things you please remember. The meanings below every lesson. The meanings below every lesson is given. You try to learn those meanings. I may ask you to answer the one word. I will give you the details and I will ask you to answer in one word. Then what does this mean? Suppose I am asking applicable in whole world means what? That means the answer will become universally. This way. So the chapter wise question I am going to send you. Some questions already I have sent you. Please go through it. More I am going to send you next day. So, and the videos clips, please follow it, because many questions I am going to discuss over here that I am not going to share in your WhatsApp. So please follow the video properly so that you can answer nicely and you can recapitulate the chapter totally. Now let us start with the first chapter that is in your syllabus, that is chapter 8, that is Maps Our Guide. This is a very small chapter and the questions are very easy, but only thing you have to be very serious about the chapter. Read the chapter twice and enough it is for you for chapter 8. Now if I am asking the study of maps is called what? So the answer will be cartography. The study of maps is called cartography. Now the person who makes up a map is called cartographer. Now next, what is a globe? The model of the earth is globe. Now how many types of maps are there? There are 3 types of maps. What are they? They are physical map, political map and thematic maps. Now how many major directions are there? There are 4 major directions: north, east, west and south. So there are more sub directions, but you will be asked if 4 directions are there, then the 4 major one you have to answer. Okay, so these are the main thing. Now from the fill in the blanks and from the now more questions like the map without a scale is called a sketch. Now thematic maps focus for specific informations. The map that focus on specific informations, they are called thematic maps. Now a book of map is called an atlas. So these are the few questions which will be asked from this chapter. True or false, that means you have to study all the objective part of every chapter. The very first thing. Second thing, read the chapter twice. It is enough for you. And learn the meanings below every chapter. The chapters below you have given few meanings. So learn those meanings and you can answer them nicely. Now next is chapter 12, because importance it is already in CCE test also we have done, and many times we have revised. So let us proceed for chapter 12, that is northern mountains. So mainly it can be divided into 3 border ranges. They are the greater Himalayas, the middle Himalayas and the southernmost Himalayas. Now the highest mountain peaks are all in the greater Himalayas, like Mount Everest, then Annapurna, then Kanchenjunga. These are all in greater Himalayas. And the people who tried to climb the Mount Everest and the highest peaks, like Bachendri Pal was the first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest. Then Tenzing Norgay, Edmund Hillary. Okay, the height of Mount Everest is what? It is 8,848 meters. It is also very important. You have to remember these very small points, key points. These are important. Now, any one usefulness of Himalayas. You have learned 5 or 6 points. So, any one important point, any one name of any one hill station. It is also very common for you. You can answer very easily. Okay, and the name of the every states and its northeast states and their capital. Okay, like the capital of Mizoram is Aswal, the capital of Manipur is Imphal, the capital of Tripura is Agartala, then Arunachal Pradesh is the easternmost state, okay, and its capital is Itanagar. Then Assam is the biggest state in the northeastern side, and Dispur is the capital of Assam. So these are few points. And the folk dance of Himachal Pradesh, folk dance of Kashmir, these are from chapter 13. Next chapter. Here the famous Assam is famous for its tea, then Kashmir is famous for houseboats, and other names, that means Greater Himalaya is known as Himadri, then Himachal is the name of the middle Himalayas, and the southernmost Himalayas, the Shivaliks, also they are known as, so they are having the different names. Okay, and the languages they speak. And the third chapter is about the northern plains. Now northern plains river basins are divided into mainly three parts, that is Ganga river basin, Satluj river basin, and Brahmaputra river basin. Among them Brahmaputra is the longest river basin, and the origin of Ganga, and on the way it is meeting Alakananda and Mandakini, it is joining, and then its name is changing into Ganga, and it is originating as Bhagirathi. Okay, so these are the few very common questions and important questions, because I am going to discuss here all the important questions. Now then, here Haryana means what? Abode of God. What does Himalaya means? Abode of snow. So these are very common things and very easy things. You can remember, no need to learn. 2 or 3 times you are reading, you can remember these points. Now the main festivals celebrated in every state, they are also important. Now why Assam is famous for its one-horned rhinoceros? The Kaziranga National Park is famous. Okay, and why the northern region is called the rice bowl of India? Okay, so these are very common things, and where the dams are situated, on which rivers, like major rivers of India, we have to read those. And the major rivers of India in that chapter, the Great Indian Desert. Okay, so that chapter is also very important. From the Great Indian Desert, in which how many parts the Rajasthan is divided, and what are the tourist spots in Rajasthan. Okay, and what are the crops cultivated here, and how the life of the people are here in Rajasthan. And then in major rivers of India, what are the main rivers, what are perennial rivers, what are non-perennial rivers. These are very important points to discuss, and you should read it. And the length of the rivers, how much long distance the rivers are traveling, this is also very important. And environmental pollution, last one, that is common one. If you are reading the chapter, you can remember. And the practice assignment at the last of your book, the practice assignment, all the objective questions, please go through those practice assignment page lesson, and you can very easily answer the viva. And best of luck for your viva exam. Thank you.